Hey guys, this is Joe Tech from JoeteckTips on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And today we're going to be reviewing or doing a follow-up video of all the LED devices I have tested in the past. This is one of them. All right, this is one LED here. Actually, we have two. There's a total of three of these babies. There's one there, one here, and another one up here. All right, so we have three. We also, let's go through all of the LEDs that we have on the property. Remember this one, I'll have a link in the description below, or on the top here, on the screen here, we'll have all the links to all of these LEDs. So Tbi Pro, we did this one. Remember this one? Tbi Pro, that was, and then we did this one in here. This is a battery operated one. That one's in here as well. This one is interior, so when you go inside the shed, you could see. So this is battery operated. This is not solar charged. So this will go on when it's dark, and when we come in, we'll do all the testing. We're just going over the LED lights on the property, just so you know. And just if you guys are aware or don't know, this is the Note 20, and it allows me to do dual record. All right, we have another LED here. This is a Sunforce. This one actually needs new batteries on the inside. So I have to admit to that. I haven't changed them, but it still functions. I have two solar panels. I got a new shed. So this shed was moved. Originally that shed was over here. So this is the she shed. This is my new shed. So I haven't got a chance to mount the solar panel yet for that particular light. I'm being brutally honest with you. Actually brutally honest with you. So that solar panel is for this LED on the inside here. And that's what that one that's hanging is, that solar panel for this one. And this is a motion light also in here, so I could see what I'm doing inside my shed. So we have that solar light. That's also made by Sunforce. All right, so let's go further down. We have these other two LEDs. And these are still functioning. This is loop post Witten. This is perfectly fine. I actually put shipping tape over this to protect the solar panel. I did a how-to video on that. I'll have a link up here too for that, and I'll also have a link for these LEDs. These things rock. These things are still working, and you'll see how old that video is. And that one's working perfectly fine. And we have another one over here on the property for the pool area, and that's over here. There's the other one, and this one works perfectly fine. Perfect, absolutely perfect. I haven't changed any batteries on it. Now we come to these LEDs. This is the IMA. This company does not exist anymore. However, these LEDs still work perfectly fine. I do have a couple of them that are damaged, like this one over here. The motion sensor is actually cracked. I don't understand how, but it did. And we also have this LED up top here. It's currently charging. As you can clearly see, the blue light on there. So that's made by Sala. I don't have a link. Everything will be up here if you want to take a look at all of these products I have reviewed. They're all still functioning, every last one of them. And then these LEDs here, I just did the other day. I moved them from the other side of the fence to here. And these are here, and this is the other one of the IMAs. Works perfectly fine. Motion sensor cracked. Again, not sure how that happened. Could have been just something hit it and broke. Another IMA product works as well. And if it doesn't, it's just a simple changing out of the battery. That's all it is. And this is one I reviewed the other day. That's still there. I moved it to this side. And then we have another IMA product. I think this one is malfunctioning. It's very possible that the battery could be weak. It's acting really weird. And then we can't forget, this one I didn't review yet. This is actually a street light. And this is a really, really nice product. This is made by Upanon, rather. Still haven't reviewed it. It's out here by my pool filter. And this is a full panel and a nice LED. Just wait for that one. That's going to be a really cool review for that. I haven't done that one yet. Then we have these LEDs up top here. This shines on the I can't even talk. Diving board. There we go. That goes on the diving board, which is right there. I haven't put it in yet. This one works perfectly fine. You can actually see the red LED on that, and that's charging as we speak with a 5-watt solar panel. And then we have another one over here, which is a larger one, and that one is still functioning as well. That's also on all the time. That one also is on all the time. That one there. This one's on as well, but it's dim with no motion, and when there's motion, it goes full brightness, and that lights up the stairs for the pool so we can see. Plus the other ones are there too for shining up everything. So this is going to be interesting. Then we also have these. We can't forget about these things. This is the dual head LED. Panel is there to charge. We have that LED there, and you can see it's actually charging. It's blinking, so it's actually charging. And the other LED light is there, and these are on all the time as well. They're on dim. And we're just going to throw this in there because why not? This is a camera that I reviewed. This is a battery operated Wi-Fi camera, solar panel, charges the batteries in the pack underneath the panel. Works really well. Those 4 are LEDs and they light up the backyard. It's unbelievable. Solomon, great camera, great IP wireless camera. Awesome. I'm just going to add it in because it's solar, so why not? Then we also have these Sunforce products. This is a Sunforce hanging light. I also did a review on that. I'm not sure if I did a review on the solar these solar lights going around the gazebo, also made by Sunforce. The panel is over here. Actually, no, that's not right. This is for the Sunforce for that. This panel is for the lights, and they work really well too. But I haven't done a review on these at all. So we have quite a few LEDs on this property here that we have to go over. So this is the intro of it. I'm going to go over every one of them and at night, and it should be interesting. Let's get to it. All right, so we can't forget these lights here. These are the Lifetimes. These are I got these about a year ago. These work fantastic as well. We'll have to show you these at night as well. We have one here. We have one here. Now, don't mind my landscaping. I'm in the process of redoing everything. So we have one here shining on this light here, on this tree here. This has all been redone. I just added this wall recently. So this light is here. We have another Lifetime here. Shines on this light. We have to redo this whole thing, so everything is getting revamped. I just want to still show you the light. And we have another one down here, and they all work 100%, but this turned into a hodgepodge of a big mess. So these lights are about a year old, and they work fantastic. They haven't failed on me at all. And we'll show you this at night, how pretty it looks. Even though it's full of crap, it'll look really nice. Review one other thing that we haven't done in a while, and everybody complains that it's not working. This is an animal repeller. All right, it's working right now, and you can probably hear it. Sorry if it's annoying. It's being charged right now. It's actually, I lost the stake. Well, I didn't lose it. I ran it over with the lawnmower, and it's still functioning, and it's functioning well. I needed to add this to this. It's not a light or an LED light, but it's still functioning. I still have it here, and it's pointing in this direction because this is where all the cats and everything used to hang out on top of my shed. So if it didn't work and I didn't like it and whatever, I wouldn't have it still. And it's been here forever, and I actually have it on all these blocks here because it works really well. And I'm sorry for the people who don't believe me that it does work. It does, and that's the reason why it's physically still here and it's still pointing in the direction, and I don't have any problem whatsoever. So this will have a link in the description below as well. Wow, there's a lot of ants all over it. It's interesting. Anyway, Okay, so these are the light times. This is another one that I reviewed that you will see. So this one shines on Mother Mary. All right, this light time. We have another one over here that works, shines on this. And we have a third one over here. We had 4, but the fourth one actually, I took that one apart. And that one never went together properly. And when I did the review. Being honest, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. So the battery is user replaceable, but apparently I didn't put it back together again properly. So it does work. And this is on low, by the way. There are two settings, or 4 settings technically. So let's crank up the brightness. So that's full brightness. She lights up really nice. And the other color is cool white. So that's cool white on Mother Mary, and that's on low. And then we go to bright cool white, which is definitely noticeable. And then we go back to warm white, which is what I like the best, because it's easier on the eyes, it's more natural to me. Okay, so now we're going to be doing this review, or we're going to be doing all these LED lights now. Now we originally started in the daylight with this light, and I just want to show you, clearly see it's still working, and that's on dim. So if I turn it on full brightness, if it goes on, there we go, it still functions perfectly, 100%. There's one there, and there's one over here. That's on full brightness. So they're still functioning 100%. Just dimmed down. Now, just bear with me, because all these LED lights are going off as we walk around the property because they're all working. And there's the other one of that. Now, these particular lights do not have replaceable batteries. Okay, none of them. Not these, unfortunately. So this light did not get the JoeteckTips Instant Awesome rating because of that flaw. All right, so it's on dim right now. They work really well. They've been working a long time. I think these are the oldest lights I have on the property, to be honest with you, and they rockin' 100% still. There's nothing wrong with those LEDs. They're 100% there. All of them are shining, which is great. So they're not malfunctioning at all. These lights, I just did these, so we're not going to go over these. So the next lights we're going to go over is this one. We're trying to go in the same order. So this is the Tbi Pro. Really great light. This one is working 100% as well, as you can clearly see. Great light. This is actually made, was designed in the United States and made in China, I believe. That's what I said. And then we go inside here. This is the battery. What the hell? Can't even get in here now. There's so much stuff in here. All right. Now, this is the battery operated light we were talking about. All right. Whoa, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Now, there's too much stuff in here now, as you can clearly see. That light works really well, as you can clearly see. The light on the outside is shining on me, and the light on the inside is shining on. So that's all this stuff in here. So that works out really well. All right, so let's get out. So let's move down to where we go. Oh yeah, we got to go to this light here. Now this is the Sunforce Light I was telling you about that needs new batteries. They're actually really dim. It looks like it's bright, but it's really not. So these lights are really dim, and they need to be replaced, unfortunately. All right, so let's go in the shed so I can show you the other Sunforce product that lights up in here, so we can see my shed's a lot less full, and you can clearly see it's working perfectly fine. And we can clearly see everything inside the shed perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. That's the purpose of this light, so we can see. That's why it's here. And it works very well. Also, never changed the batteries. Everything is working 100%. Like I said, everything will be in those links. All right, so what else? Oh yeah, we got to go to these lights here. So I'm trying to go in the same order. All right, so we go to these lights. So remember the Lupum, whatever? There's that one. Working perfectly fine. And we have another one over here. And then we go to here. And this one will come on. There we go. 100% working great. When else did we go to after this? I gotta remember. You got the Sunforce Light here. It looks like it's on dim, on low light. It's not. We don't usually have a lot of light cranking on here. All right, so that's the Sunforce hanging. Oh yeah, I didn't do a review on it. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm not quite sure what my wife is doing. Oh yeah, let's go to this light here. This is the light that's on low. This is on dim. You can actually see it flickering. So this is at low, I think 30% brightness, and it shines down on the diving board, so you can see the diving board. That's the whole point of it. That's the only point of it. Then we have another one over here, just as the other one we were talking about. That's on dim. I don't want to go into it. See, it's on dim. Now I'm going to go into the motion, and it'll go full brightness. So then we can see the steps for the pool. That's the reason for that one. And then we also have these other ones here, which I was telling you about earlier. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the camera. It detected me. I added that one to the list because it was solar. So that is actually the camera, and is lighting up the backyard. This is a full color camera at night. Freaking great camera. And this is the other LEDs here. That's the solar panel. LED here. These are always on. They're always on low. It's just starting to rain now. Great. Maybe I could finish this real fast. All right, so we have those other 2-pack. I'm hoping I can get back here. I have a lot of crap back here. So these other 2 lights we did. This was a 2-pack. What's the brand on this thing? I forget. I'll find out, and I'll have a link in the description below. I have one here, and I have another one in the back. Way back there. Overgrown. This is just so I could see in the back here if I ever go back here. But these 2 lights are still working 100%. And you know what? I got to have this thing turned on so I can prove to you that it's working. There we go. That one works perfectly fine. Wow, I haven't been back here in a while. A lot of overgrowth here that needs to be taken care of. That is bad. Really bad. All right, so that's working perfectly fine. This is my pool cover that I got to throw away. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a story. All right, so what else we got to go? Oh yeah, I didn't include this on the original video, but I want to show you. You know the step lights I did? The step lights. Here are the step lights. All right, they're right here. Out of all of them, one is not working. Being brutally honest with you. So these are the step lights as they go up the steps, and they work really well. As you can clearly see, the steps. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, they got the other one on the side here. This one here. Solar rather. This one's great, also solar. It works perfectly fine, and you can clearly see everything here. That's the point of this. Look at it, lights everything up. I mean, granted, there's other LED lights here too. All right, so I also talked about the IMA product, which doesn't exist anymore. And apparently this one's not working. All right, this one is. This IMA is working. This one's working as well. And this one is working as well. So, and that's probably one of my other oldest products as well, of the lights functioning. Let's see, and these are the ones I just reviewed. Just reviewed this one. This is a small, remember the smaller version of it. Small version of it. This is another IMA product that's still functioning, surprisingly. This is another IMA product still functioning. Here's the one we also did a review on a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. And then the other one is here. And then the other IMA product that's here. Oh, wow, it's working. Holy crap. I guess it was because I thought it was malfunctioning, but it's not. So maybe it was just really bad, very cloudy and stuff. So it's functioning. That's good. It was malfunctioning the other day, so I guess it was just a bad cloudy day. What else do we have? Oh yeah, and this is the street light I was telling you about. Didn't do a review on it yet, but I will have a link in the description below to get this thing. This thing, it rocks. This is the coolest thing. This does any color you want. and any brightness. And I have this really low brightness right now, and I have it so I can see in my pool area, my pool filter area, which is great, as you can clearly see. So this is, like I said, a follow-up video. This is a follow-up video. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Another Sunforce product. This is a dome light. No, not the Sunforce product. This is, I did a dome light. This is over my tiki bar, which I still haven't pulled out. But the solar panel is up top here. You can't see it because I have it kind of shoved in the corner here. But this light is great, and I have this on, this is on the lowest brightness setting, and it lights up the area perfectly fine. And it's perfect for the tiki bar, and that's the reason why it's here. Like I said, everything that you see, everything that I've talked about will be in the description below if I ran out of space for the stuff on the top. I think we're good. I think I've done everything already. A lot of LEDs here. And that went off again. So anywhere we walk on this property, and these are the ones I just did. That one, this one, these are the 6-pack. Great LEDs. Work really well. And they light up the whole area. So I hope you like what you see. Hope everything is great. There's the camera. Watch, if I hit this motion, it'll turn on. It's pretty cool. Let's see if it detects me. It detected me before. Now, maybe with all these LED lights, it's probably freaking out, but it definitely goes on. It detects me, and the lights go on. I have it turned on for the lights to go on, which is pretty cool. But anyway, guys, if you like this video and you want to give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Take care, and we'll see you next time.